What's up, guys? So the Empro Classic just wrapped up over in Alicante, Spain, where it is 6 hours ahead of me here on the East Coast of the United States of America. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. So William Bonac, the Conqueror, comes back after not having competed since the 2023 Arnold Classic, where he took a very close and controversial second to Brandon Curry. He pulled off the win. Let's start taking a look at some clips. This is going to be first from Who is the Best Bodybuilder? That's a great channel I wasn't aware of until a few months ago. But they put out some great stuff. So let's take a look, guys. All right, so here are the top two waiting for the announcement. Behrouz, Tabani. A lot of people seem to have had him for the win. He looked fantastic, as he always does. Comes down to these two. I don't know what William's looking puzzled for. Oh, I guess he wasn't sure if he won or not. By the way, it was announced, and there is the win. Let's see what's next. Got all kinds of clips here. That was Classic Josema, whatever, I can't remember his full name, but we had him in the preview, Giles and I. This was the first call out, guys. So this was the top three, like everybody had on their thumbnails, just like me. So Krizo was third, Michal Krizanek, third place. Fourth place was Sasan Herati from UK. But here we go. Look at that first call out. Three guys looking phenomenal. I kept hearing from people that they thought Bonac was downsized. If so, it certainly wasn't by much. Certainly not by a lot. Have I seen him a little bigger and fuller? Yeah, a couple of years ago. But he's not off by much. Krizo and Tabani looking great. Let's see the condition from the back. Okay. We know Krizo's back poses are not his strong point. He is incredibly wide, though. Geez, they look great, man. They look great, these three. But Bonac had what the judges were looking for today. Is that rear lat spread. He opens up like a cobra. Behrouz, no slouch in that pose. Nice camera work here. Nice videography, nice lighting. Nice and crisp. Side tricep. All right, moving on. Here's a good comparison. Front and rear double biceps. Krizo has brought up his legs. I was not thrilled with his leg development a couple years ago. It's certainly come up. The only knock I really have on Bonac is he's got a shorter square torso, not a lot of V-taper. Krizo does not have much lats coming from the front. I would actually give this shot to Behrouz, I think. The front double bicep. And the rear double, Krizo looks better in the back pose, I think. His lats flare out more from the back. That's a great shot for Bonac. You can see the glutes were in. He was dialed in. This was a great comeback for him. He's 42 years old, guys. He's no spring chicken. Behrouz looks fantastic. Look at that nice flare to the lats. Little narrow waist. The most muscular shot. Looks like Krizo wasn't fully into the shot. Yeah, Bonac a little narrow there compared to Behrouz. Behrouz has a wider structure, wider clavicles. He's wider across shoulders. He's got bigger, fuller delts. I guess if I had to say one area that Bonac does seem to be down in, maybe I'd say the delts seem a little bit down from what they were, and the hamstrings. I seem to remember his hams flaring out, having a little more drop to them before. Krizo's been working on his hams. They're still a work in progress. His side leg is not anywhere near as impressive as his front. Behrouz has a great side leg shot, looking thick and dense and full and ripped. Great shot there for Behrouz. Here's Behrouz posing earlier today. Yeah, he brought it. Lighting wasn't as great here. It looks like it was a little flat, the lighting here. This must have been for the judging. Totally different lighting setup for the judging versus the finals. But Behrouz, yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see the score sheets. I bet it was close. Yeah, Behrouz looks fantastic. Got all the size, shape, structure, condition. Looking like a champ. We'll see Bonac in a second. And I have no skin in the game, guys. If I feel Behrouz should have won, I'll tell you in a minute once we take a good look at William. I know you need to look at them together, but, I mean, Behrouz brought a hell of a package today. Look at that. Yeah. And this is a guy I really want to see this guy compete in the U.S. I want to see him at the Arnold Classic, Ohio. I want to see him at the Olympia, of course. He's qualified for the Olympia previously and was not able to get a visa, which is heartbreaking because I know Milos told me at least a couple times he did the entire contest prep and didn't find out until the very last minute. So this was Pablo Lopez. Pablo was, where'd he end up? Was he in fifth? I thought they said somebody was from France was in fifth. I'm really not sure who got fifth place. Pablo Lopez Munoz from Spain right here. Also a fantastic physique on this guy. I would say not quite as thick and massive as Krizo, as Bonac, as Behrouz, but goodness gracious, shape for days. It's that classic physique type of shape. Yeah, he's got some unique shots there. I mean, that's more of a classic physique shot pose. Down on the abs, good shot for Pablo. Yeah, look great. Krizo, big fan favorite, of course. Got a lot of fans, not only in Europe, but all around the world now. Those crazy arms. Everybody loves big arms, and Krizo's got some of the biggest arms in the entire sport today. Looking good. I don't want to critique the tan. I think the lighting is a little off here at the judging. Looked like the finals lighting was a lot better. That crab most muscular of his is just a knockout shot for him. Very strong point, that pose. Side try. Look at the massive tries on this guy. Could say a little more hams, a little more back. He does need, someone said, does he need more glutes? I would say yes, he does. He needs more glutes. In the back, it's not a bad back. Just needs to be a little thicker. Fill in this whole area. See, right here? Fill that in. Thicken that up because the traps are huge. Yeah. Nice width to the lats and the shoulders, of course. He's a very tall, wide guy. He's almost there. He's getting better and better. 7th place at the Olympia. I mean, that's a great accomplishment in and of itself. That's almost top 6, and top 6 is elite. That's you're one of the top 6 bodybuilders alive on a planet of, what do we got, 9 billion people now? Something like that. There he goes with that crab again. Jeez, so much muscle on that shot. UK's Sasan Haradi. He was, wow, it says 6 years. He was away for 6 years. But as Giles said in the preview we did a few days ago, it's not like he ever stopped training or anything. He was training this whole time and improving. I had seen him at New York Pro back in, I guess it was 2018. It was 27. I think I saw him in 2017 when Sergio won. And I was very impressed with him. I had never seen him before. Condition was just impeccable at that show. And it looks like it is here too. This is some pretty good footage, pretty crystal clear footage we're looking at here on Instagram. Yeah. Oh, no comments? Oh, we got comments. Sasan, we're going to go to your comments in a second, guys. A solid 4th today. So Giles called it. Giles was doing the play-by-play along with AJ Kelly, Robert, AJ, and Giles' Lady Tiger, Giles' girl, Lauren Lauder I believe she was helping out, especially with the women's divisions. She would be a little more qualified probably in some cases than those two. I know AJ is actually a huge supporter of women's bodybuilding, women's physique. Features him a lot on his YouTube channel. Sasan looked great. Look at that. Big, full, conditioned. Great physique. Great physique. Great job, Sasan. This was Kuba from UK. All right, here's Bonac finally. Yeah, I mean, he does have kind of a blocky torso compared to some of these other guys because it's short. It's a structure. It's not like he's got a bubble gut or anything. He's got a short torso, very similar to what Kai Green had structurally. Kai Green took that all the way to, was it 3 Arnold wins? 2, 3? Well, I know he was 2nd place at the Olympia 3 years in a row. I think he won the Arnold Ohio twice, and he won a couple other Arnolds as well in other countries. But Bonac, this was a great comeback. 42 years old, away from the stage for 15 months, a little over 15 months, closer to 16. It's almost a year and a half away. And he brought it. He brought a great package today. And I don't know, the whole downsize thing. I'm curious to hear your opinions on that. Yeah, people were saying, is he going to look as good as he did at that Boston Pro win? Or, he's won 2 Arnold Classics. Obviously, he looked fantastic when he won those Arnold Classics. You don't win an Arnold looking like a bum. But yeah, these are great shots for him. Great shots. It's I'd say probably front double is his weakest pose because it exposes the structural limitations that he has compared to some of the other guys. But great showing. Congratulations. It was a Spanish Dorian Yates. Jose Beast. It was your classic winner. What's his name? Jose Manuel Muñiz. That's his name. Okay. So let's run some footage while we take some of your comments now. That was who's the best bodybuilder. Let's go to bodybuilders.borders for some of the. I want to find some video footage. Yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, guys. What do you got to say? Greetings from Poland. What's up, PB? Bonac looked like a 212 next to Bonac. I think you meant. Yeah, you meant to say Behrouz. Isn't this open? Behrouz has a little size on him. Yeah. I'm not going to deny that. I'd say Krizo's best. Well, I mean, third place when you were there to win. It's kind of a letdown. Second place when you were there to win is a lot of people get very upset. So yeah, third place, I'm sure he wasn't happy. Surashnek. Now I realize why they reward someone like Nick Walker. The midsection V-tape aren't important anymore. I mean, it's not like it's a general policy where the judges have like this cabal, this meeting where they say, all right, guys, midsections aren't going to matter anymore. It's not like that. But I see what you're saying because he didn't have much of a V-taper. He does not have much of a V-taper from the front. From the back, he does because he's got those super wide lats, William, we're talking about from the back. But from the front, like I said, that front double bicep, it really exposes the lack of a taper to his torso, the square aspect to his torso. Stefan Kinzel, coach of the year already, boss of Outlaw. Somebody said in a comment on the video of the preview, the power hour that I did with Giles a few days ago, says, I don't know why you don't want to interview boss of Outlaw, Stefan Kinzel. And to which I replied, who said I didn't want to interview him? I would love to interview him. I don't know, because I haven't had an interview with him yet. I think they took that to mean that I don't want one. I mean, I'll be in touch with him. He's busy right now, but I'll get him. Munchausen, great. Bonac's arms are melted compared to what they used to be. I don't know about melted. let's take a look at let's see if we can find some better shots. I think they were a little fuller than they were. They used to be a little bigger and fuller. That used to be a better shot for him because his arms were better. And I think his waist does look like it got a little bit wider. Side shots are still fantastic. Side try is still great. Arms look pretty damn good there. I'd say it's the front double where they looked a little bit downsized. Yeah, maybe. The most muscular. Yeah, hard to say. PB says Bonac deserved win. Alon, muchas gracias, mi amigo. Happy Father's Day. I don't know if you have kids, but if you do, happy Father's Day. Any of you guys that are dads, happy Father's Day. Alberto Montejo. Alberto, are you in Spain or Mexico? I can't remember. Am I completely off base there? Our stuff. Some are saying Bonac had strange bubbling at the peak of his glutes, and the waist is bigger. I think he'll place second to Behrouz. Oh, well, you were the show was over by the time you posted that. But, I'm just giving you the news now. Bonac looked deformed in bubble guts. Behrouz should have won easy. Oh, boy. Let's find another one, some better stuff. Moreau photo. He had some good stuff of Bonac. Some good footage. Well, there's a great shot of the win. Wow, that would have been a better thumbnail. I think I'm going to have to change my thumbnail once I got that. Jeez, look at that. That's a great shot. So here they are, top two. Yeah, I could see the argument could be made for Behrouz. I could, I'm sure it was close. I'm sure it was very close. It's not like William demolished him or anything like that. Yeah, I could see the arms are, and that's the one pose where the arms look like they're downsized to me. Especially this one, his right arm, which is left on the screen, looks like it's a little bit smaller. Behrouz obviously hasn't torn anything or hasn't lost any muscle mass yet. I would give that shot to Behrouz. I'd give that shot to Behrouz. That one's kind of iffy. That's kind of a tie. I'd give that to Behrouz, like I said. Oh, man. I don't know. Yeah, I can see why some Behrouz fans might be upset right now. Because you could argue him for the win. You know, William won. That's what the judge decided, fair and square. But I could see a good argument for Behrouz winning this. Yeah, nice, better abs. Yes, see, Bonac, this is the leg that he injured a couple of years back. It's a little bit behind. So that's his right leg. We're looking at it's left on the screen. This is his better leg, and he puts it in front as he should. I would give Behrouz this shot. He's so much wider and just fuller in the delts, the chest. You know, the legs don't look that different here, do they? Considering everyone's saying the leg is downsized. If it is, it's hardly noticeable. Behrouz, look how dialed in. So Milos is his coach, guys. And for those of you who don't think Milos gets people in shape, Behrouz Tabani is always in. If he's not the most ripped guy on stage, he's probably second or third most ripped. But he's usually the guy in the best condition up there. I thought he looked fantastic. Let's go back to some new comments. Derek says, does William Bonac use baby? Oh, it's Derek again, the guy that always wants me to bounce my pack. How many wins is that for Boss Outlaw this year? A lot. Kinzel is doing great this year. Kinzel was he was Wesley Vischer's coach at the Arnold. He's Ursa's coach. He's Nathan Dash's coach. I know I'm missing a few people. I know he's got a lot of top athletes now. Jen, what's up, Jen Geraci? Congrats to William back. Happy Father's Day to all dad. Thanks for stopping by, Jen. Kane says, hope Ivan is bodybuilding. Will admit he was wrong and apologize to Nick Strength Power Ryan. Said, anyone who thinks Bonac could win doesn't know shit about bodybuilding. Well, I know a lot about bodybuilding, Ivan. I've been doing this a very, very long time. I've been going to pro shows over 33 years now. I've been to about, I don't know, 200, 300, 400 pro shows. I don't even know anymore. It's been a lot. So I do know about bodybuilding. I don't know much about a lot of things. I'm kind of a one-trick pony. Bodybuilding is like my whole freaking life. Horror movies. I love horror movies, but bodybuilding's my thing. So that answered himself. Surashnek, we saw better midsections in Master Olympian than what Bonac brought here. Yeah, midsection, it's thick. It's thick. Had Behrouz, this is silly. William may win more poses by one or so. Behrouz runs away with it in the front double and front lat. Yeah, I mean, going back again. I like that pose on Behrouz too. That's a great shot for him. That's a great shot. I mean, Behrouz doesn't have any bad poses. I could certainly make an argument for Behrouz Tabani winning this. Right there. That all day I give that to Behrouz. Not even. To me, this pose isn't even close. Behrouz takes that one all day. And I give him that one because William's arms look downsized here, and his midsection, he's gotten thicker. The obliques here, you can see the obliques have gotten a little thicker than what they used to be a couple of years ago. You know, nobody stays in their physical prime forever. This one, I don't know. That's a close one. I could give either guy that shot. But man, does he have any video, Jonathan? Because Jonathan shoots video too, I think. Let's look at his posing. Behrouz posing. Yeah. William was fine. Would have been fine if Behrouz won. It wasn't a runaway win for anyone. No, not at all. I mean, I don't think anybody would have complained if Behrouz had won. Some Bonac fans maybe, just like there's a lot of Behrouz fans are upset right now, and understandably so. I could see an argument for him winning. I could totally see that. I said we just looked at them side by side in all the poses, and I didn't see William decisively winning more poses. It's not judged that way, guys. It's not like you get 1 point for winning the front double bicep. It's not like that mathematically precise or analogous, but you do go for an overall superior package of size, structure, shape, condition, balance, all that stuff. And Behrouz brought a hell of a hell of a look today. He really did. I knew Jack Todd. I knew Bonac will win. Am I covering his feet? People got mad last time, like, oh, we couldn't see his calves. Bonac was better from Iranian. I don't know, man. I mean, he won. The judges stick to watching class physique and men's physique. Yeah, we should take a look at that Hosema guy because he looked awesome. He looked awesome. So that's Behrouz. William again. Let's a little better look at William. Yeah. Were they seeing a lump in his glutes? It doesn't really look like a lump to me. I mean, did he bring enough to win? Obviously, the judges thought so. And, you know, I don't know what politics you could claim. It wasn't like, if the show was in the Netherlands where William lives, his arms look better there than they did in those pictures, don't they? I think everyone always looks better when they're moving than in still photos. Yeah. I mean, that's the only real knock on him I would make is his midsection seems like it's gotten thicker. His waist looks a little bit wider than I remember. And because he's got a short torso, you can't really afford to get any thickness to the obliques because it makes everything look a little blockier because you don't get that crazy V-taper. He's got a much better V-taper from the back because he's got a crazy good back. He's always had a really good back. Thick all the way from top to bottom. The lats insert way down near the waist. You know, this guy is, he's been second place at the Olympia. I think he was second the year Brandon won. Was that 2019? Yeah, because Roden won it in 2018. Phil was second. And I think 2019 was Brandon first. And Bonac was second, right? Did Phil come back that year and get third again? I can't even remember. The Conqueror. I mean, congrats to the guy. I know a lot of people, when it's close and when someone has something you can pick apart like that, like his structure midsection, yeah, I can see why a lot of people are going to think this was a bad decision or whatever. I can totally get that. I'm not defending it one way. I'm not going one way or the other. Some more great shots from judging. Everybody had these in their top three, and of course, they finished top three. These are all from Jonathan Morio. These are all his shots. He's a great photographer over there in Europe. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got, guys, for comments? Didn't know the held final. Congratulations to Bonac if he won. Yeah, he did. Yeah, so the final started at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, 1600 in Spain, which was they're 5 hours ahead of me. So it was like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Yeah, it started at noon here. Wow. I never heard anyone say that about Milos except you. Oh no, Jack. When Samson announced that he was parting ways with Milos after the Olympia, even after like the last Olympia where he got third, a lot of people were blaming Milos for not getting Samson totally shredded, dry inside out, saying, he has all the tools and the structure and the shape that he should be Mr. Olympia, but he loses to Derek Lunsford and Hadi Choopan because he's not conditioned enough. And who are you going to blame? You usually point the finger at the coach in that case. And a lot of people were doing that with Milos. I was like, well, I had sunblock on because I was driving, and I don't want to get like a farmer tan. That's actually sunblock. I'm not oiled up like for bodybuilding purposes. Bonac has amazing legs, has sweep. No one else has. This is a deserved win. When Bonac is good, he is great for the sport. Iranian has big trunk. I don't know what that means. Wonder how close the scores were. Yeah, so you'll find out tomorrow on ifbbpro.com. That's a great website, ifbbpro.com. They have the schedules for the shows. The week of the show, you can find the competitor list for the shows coming up that weekend. And they have a tab for results with the score sheets for all divisions. What happened with Krizo? And what is top 10? I don't have the top 10. I only heard top 4 announced, which was William Bonac, Behrouz Tabani, Michal Krizanek, and Sasan Herati from UK were the top 4. I jumped right on this shortly after because, time is of the essence on YouTube. Who else we want to look at? Is this Hosema? Oh, that's German Pastor. He looked great too in Classic. You know, some of these Classic guys are phenomenal. Europe has some tremendous talent in the Classic Physique division. Wesley Vissers obviously being the top-ranked European in Classic Physique right now, but you also have Urs Kalaczynski, the guy that won this show. Hosema looks great. They have some great guys. Yeah, here he is. Hosema Beast. This is Jose Manuel. What's his name? Jose Manuel Muniz. I believe he was the winner. I believe he won. What did I go past him? My bad. Yeah, he won. He won. There's a great shot of him winning. He's the fitness. You're a fitness winner. Women's bodybuilding winner. Nadia Kapostu. I can't read that. It was women's physique division. Krizo. Some more shots to Krizo. A lot of Krizo fans out there. Kevin Henry, master respect for Bonac, showing he has some gas left in the tank. He was a deserving winner. Great dense fresh look that pops when he poses. His quality was just a tad better. Yeah, I'm going to go to, I know these are still photos and they're studio shots. Where are they? So this was, Jonathan took these a few days ago. Jonathan Moreau took these shots of Bonac. I thought there were more. There were more. He didn't post that many. Oh, here's another one. This is the one that everyone was reposting. His side tricep. I mean, that is a great shot for William. Side leg looks phenomenal there. This was like, yeah, this was 3 days out. I think he looked awesome there. Behrouz has better overall shape and was very conditioned too. Yeah, Ron just getting on. I haven't seen anything yet. What happened to Krizo? He looked phenomenal. He still looked great. He was just up against, some amazing talent. It's not like anything happened to him. Is the open? No. Go to his comparison shots. Jonathan's. Yeah, it's not like Krizo screwed up or didn't bring his A game or it wasn't anything like that. I think Krizo looked really good. Tan was fine. Condition. Yeah, Krizo didn't do anything wrong. He just went up against a couple of phenomenal guys that unfortunately he couldn't beat today. No shame in losing to guys of this caliber. Bonac, like I said, 2-time Arnold Classic champion. Behrouz Tabani. So Bonac's also been second at the Mr. Olympia. Behrouz, I have no doubt in my mind, Behrouz has the potential to be an Arnold Classic U.S. winner. He's already won the South America one, if he could get into the U.S. And I have no doubt in my mind he's good enough to be top 5, top 6 at the worst at the Olympia. Back shots there. Yeah, Krizo just needs a little more on the hamstrings. Fill in the back here just a little bit. I mean, he's so close. He just got beat by a couple guys who are really, really good and on their game. Posing is a little wonky on. See, he's got like one shoulder a little too high on the higher up than the other one on the lat spread. He's still, I know he's been around for a few years because he was a pro in that other IFBB division, but he's still kind of feeling his way and learning things. But no, Krizo has nothing to be ashamed of. He certainly looked pretty damn good today. Yeah. Let's see what else. Iran was cut up. His name is Behrouz Tabani Alberto. Cut up, but losing the transition, lack of density to other competitor. Yeah, I mean, obviously the judges saw it going to. Bradbury and Krizo has got to come in shape. No reason he shouldn't win everything, but just won't come in sharp. You would call that not sharp? Glutes could be a little tighter. I mean, Behrouz makes everyone. Behrouz's condition is just so superior. Bonac was in pretty good. He wasn't quite as conditioned as Behrouz. And yeah, compared to like Behrouz, you look at his glutes, you can see some striations, but they're blurry. Whereas Behrouz, they're like freaking those ripples potato chips, the ridges. You can see his glutes are in. He just doesn't have much glute development. I'm not going to keep talking about butts because then you guys start making fun of me. But you can see how much more glute development Bonac and Tabani have, the Krizo. It's a muscle. It's a muscle group that they're showing along with the quads, hams, lats, all that. So everything's got to be developed. And if he had more development to the glutes, you can see it definitely in the side here. Glutes and the hams, you would have deeper striations because there'd be more muscle to striate. But, no shame, man. He looked great. He looked fantastic. Bonac starting to develop that old man waist. Yeah, the waist is getting a little wider. Bonac outposed Behrouz and Krizo. Yeah, Behrouz, that's one thing that people and Krizo have criticized is their posing is not, it's not the best. It's kind of amateurish. It's certainly not as good as it could be. Lack of practice, but practice by itself doesn't help unless you've got someone watching you who knows how to fix little things, make little adjustments to your posing so that your posing's better. Perfect. It's what they say. It's practice makes perfect is a saying that we hear all the time, but it's not true because if you're practicing things incorrectly over and over again, you're not going to get any better. You're just going to keep doing. The political argument people make is that William win because he can get a visa. I think the Olympic people don't want to waste a spot on Behrouz who can't get a visa. I mean, who knows? That's a crazy theory, but Behrouz to me looked good enough to win. I'm not saying he should have won, but I think he could have won. David, just my opinion, Williams' waist is way wide, extremely short, so not good flow. Muscles are full and bubbly. He was in great shape. Yeah, structure is where he definitely suffers compared to Behrouz. Behrouz has a much better bodybuilding structure. I want to go back to those shots that were just those two, which I think was bodybuilder. Who was best bodybuilder? Had that post down. Didn't I have one that was just those two? No, it's how conditioned these two are. Two guys in classic. Look at that conditioning. That is insane. That's crazy. Some physique guys. It's Krizo outside. Sasan. Osema. Bonac. Krizo. It's Kuba. Krizo. Pablo. I'll just leave that up. No, it's too small. I don't want you guys looking at that. That's way too small. I'm going to find some better footage for you guys. I know I can do it. I thought we were looking at footage. Let's look at Bodybuilders Without Borders. They have some good stuff up. Actually, Sulios. I think Sulios had some good comparisons up. Sulios does a lot of awesome contest coverage. Was this the pose down? Oh, the first call out. That was first call out. Did he have one that was just those two guys? I don't know. These are pictures. They're the same pictures. They're Jonathan Moreau pictures that we've seen. We keep seeing those. Okay. Is Behrouz doing any other shows? I don't think Krizo will beat Nathan. Nathan looks incredible. If I were Behrouz, I would be hitting all these shows in Europe that he can get to. Because just next Sunday in Italy, we have the Flex Pro Italy. I know Nathan's going to be doing that one. A week after that, Mr. Big Evolution in Portugal. Vancouver Pros after that. I don't know if he can get to Vancouver. I don't know. But Dubai Pro is July 27th. I have no doubt he could get to that. And, there's not too many people that can beat this guy right now. It's not like everybody can beat him. And a good amount of guys that are doing the Olympia are already qualified. Yeah, he's talking about the old man waist. The waist gets thicker as you get older. What's Krizo plan now? Good question. I don't know. Krizo, take care, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for stopping by. There are rumors on Earth switching to open. Any truth in that? He hasn't made any statement, but a lot of people have advised him to go open, saying they think that would be the best move for him. And these are, higher ups, people whose opinion has a lot of gravity in our industry. So I don't know. I don't know if Urs can get any better as a classic. I think he might be better off just adding some more mass and going open. He's going to need substantially more mass, but he's not a small guy. But I mean, Bumstead right now, he's not beating Bumstead. I don't think he's beating Wesley. He can beat Ramon when Ramon's off, but when Ramon's full popping and shredded, I don't think he can beat Ramon. You have Ruffin coming back. Open might be the best course of action for him. Georgi Concha, bullshit results. Yeah. So, congrats to Bonac. This is the first time Joe's made controversial decision. Now we should wait and see Manion's ambiguous. 6 months. Yeah, Tyler will make a video tomorrow. Krizo didn't bring so much detail. Is Iranian and Bonac. At least I can tell by videos and pictures. Yeah, he wasn't as lean. They were Iranian is Behrouz Tabani. Good posing, keeping steady is not the best though. Yeah, Krizo's posing not great. Behrouz isn't great either, but Krizo looks. His transitions are clumsy. He doesn't look at ease, and people who are great posers make it look easy up there. They don't look like they're putting out effort. They just look like they're having fun and just confident and showcasing their physiques. I don't see that with Krizo. It looks to me like he's sort of nervous and not sure of himself. Yeah, it's over, Matthias. Except I try and see any pose that Bonac wins against Behrouz. Yeah, I can see that. Mike the Corn King says Bonac proved a lot of people wrong at the show after coming off. Seemingly in the decline a couple of years, he was out for vengeance. Yeah, I love we all love underdogs and comebacks, which it's human nature. Nobody really likes to see the champion who it seems like just keeps winning. It's you might like somebody like that for a couple years, like every Mr. Olympia. After like the 4th or 5th win, people really start turning on them. They're like sick of seeing this guy win, and they want to see somebody like during the Ronnie years. So many people became Jay Cutler fans because Jay kept taking second place over and over again. I'd say the same thing with Kai Green when he was taking second to Phil Heath. A lot of people started rallying behind Kai as the underdog. They wanted to see him. They want to see him win. That's a good shot of the top 3 there. Posing. Left backside is away from the weaker. Yeah, I mean his physique's not its all-time best. Little guy wins again. Unfortunately, that's what Open Bio has come to now. Yeah. No, I mean Samson's won some shows. Andrew Jackson won some shows. They're not little guys. Behrouz looks great. Krizo needs to hire a legitimate coach. Oh boy, get serious with his career. Oh, who's this coach? Behrouz is doing Italy and the show after. Thank you. So yeah, Italy and Portugal. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins one of those. You and Nick Strength and Power were the only ones who had Bonac winning. Good for you guys' reputation. I mean, it's track record. I usually go by track record. Who have these guys beat? Have these other guys ever beaten them? I just know how good Bonac is. I've seen him compete probably about 15 times over the years personally. I just know how good he is, what he's capable of. And I was looking at the updates, and I didn't see that he was noticeably worse. If he had come back noticeably worse, like, oh, no, this guy used to be good, then I would have never thought he was going to win. But the updates I was looking at, I didn't see that he was significantly worse. I wouldn't say he was like best ever, but, he's been around a long time, Bonac. He's been a pro for over 10 years now. He's been on the Olympia stage a bunch of times. He's won a couple Arnolds. He's been on the Arnold stage a bunch of times. He's a veteran. He's probably in the final stage. We got Italy next weekend. The Flex Pro Italy is next Sunday, and then it's just boom, boom, boom after that. Then it goes Portugal, Mr. Big Evolution, Portugal, Vancouver Pro, Chicago Pro. This is all July. And then the big money show, Dubai Pro, July 27th. Some nice cash prizes. But then it keeps going every weekend. Tampa Pro, Texas Pro. I think Texas is the last one. Nope, there's one more. The final open bodybuilding show to qualify for Mr. Olympia is going to be Legion Sports in France Pro, both on the same day or the same weekend, September 28th, 29th. I assume those still qualify for the Olympia. Maybe not, because they're 2 weeks before the Olympia. The Olympia is October 12th, so I don't know if that's enough time. Sometimes they have it cut off like 3 or 4 weeks before the Olympia, where you can't qualify. So those shows would qualify for 2025. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. So interesting. Yeah. Let's see who else has a great web page. Search Mario. We already went to Mario. Mario had a great picture of Bonac though. Bodybuilders Without Borders. Showing Bonac's win again. Congratulations, William. That's a happy dude right there. That's a happy dude because, a lot of people wrote him off. I can only imagine how good it feels to have been written off, but then come back with a very clear, decisive win. Yeah, I know there's going to be a lot of Behrouz Tabani fans who don't see it that way. But you know what? At the end of the day, he's got the win. It wasn't like he was like way off in condition or anything like that. He's still got a great physique, even if it's not as good as it might have been a few years ago. It's still pretty damn great. This was the pose down where they go through the crowd. And this is something Muscle Discord was doing. I was listening toward the end to get the results off his because he was doing a live watch party. For some reason, they put Angel Calderon Frias, who primarily does 212 shows. He was a guest poser, but he came out and posed in the pose down with the top 6 guys or top 5, even going out to the crowd. I don't get that. Why would you put anybody but the actual competitors? Why would you mix them in with the top 5 guys like that? It seems very, very strange to me. I'm not even sure. Well, he's already got his trophy. Is that I don't know who this is and why he's up there with the top 5 guys. This is before the awards. This guy's already got his medal on. There's Sasan. Yeah. Congrats to Giles and AJ. Did a great job on the web stream I didn't watch it, unfortunately. I was out doing Father's Day stuff with my wife. We went to the gym and went to a great breakfast spot in my hometown, Waltham, Mass, to a place called In a Pickle. Got some Reese's peanut butter cup pancakes and an omelet. Hope you guys had some good grub today if you're dads and you're out enjoying your Father's Day. Great pose down there. Yeah. Yeah. So Raymond, I would say no. I would say that Bonac didn't beat his 22. I wouldn't even say that he equaled his 2022 Arnold Classic package. It's not really a knock. It's just father time. It's a couple of years older. The waist is getting the obliques are getting a little bit thicker. The arms still look great in the side try and the rear double. Front double, his arms are not as impressive to me as what they used to be. Bonac stage decoration this year. I was looking at 10th through 14th. No, I don't think he's going to do that bad. Most said Krizo winning it. No, I was from what I was seeing I was scrolling through my social media all day while I was eating and everything. And I saw a lot of people at Tabani winning. These guys don't like squatty body with winning shows. I've noticed if you're a taller guy, you don't want to see the shorter guys winning. It's like it really infuriates you to see you use these horrible words like midgets, which it's not a good word, guys. You can't use that word anymore because there are actual dwarves and we used to call them midgets, but now you have to call them little people to be politically correct and not be offensive. But I've noticed a lot of taller guys. They'll call any bodybuilder like under 5'8" a midget, or even 5'8", I think, is a midget to them. If you're 6 foot or 6'2", you hate to see shorter guys win. I can see Bonac as his 5th Olympian penguin competition. The way he looked today, I wouldn't have him that high. I would say probably more toward the 8th, 9th, 10th spot would be my best estimation, just based on how stacked the Olympia is going to be this year. It's going to be some amazing competition. Is Hunter? Yeah, I have heard Hunter doing the Italy. And I'm sure he's going to. We'll do a preview of that. See, Bonac is a vet, plus the others can't pose up without vibrating. Do like Krizo's waist has no lower back. Yeah, he needs to fill in that lower back area. Other Behrouz needs more size. Sprinkle respect on Bonac's name. Yeah, Bonac looked pretty damn good. Will Krizo win his Olympia card now? He's going to have to go do all these shows until he wins one. So that's the problem is all these guys want their Olympia qualification. You still have guys like, from last year's Olympia, you still have a bunch of guys. I mean, Nathan might win one of these shows, but I don't think he can get a visa to the U.S. Hunter still needs to qualify for the Olympia. Who else? Nick's already got his qualification. Who still needs to qualify? Krizo does. Other from top 10 Empro. Only if they have pictures. I mean, let's take a look at Moro photo. So who's he got? I don't think he posted too many pictures of the guys from the top. No, he didn't. He was the official photographer, I believe. And he did not post. Doesn't have a lot of pictures up from other guys. That's the pro qualifier. These are amateurs. Yeah, I don't think I can't, if those pictures aren't posted anywhere, I can't post pictures that aren't there. So sorry. Most of the pictures I see up are of the top 5, top 6 guys. So apologies for not being as comprehensive. Typically, we do just focus on the very top placings. I know it's not cool because everybody works very hard. I know, I get that. But this was Pablo Lopez. I don't know where he ended up, 5th or 6th. It was Pablo from Spain, Sasan Harati from UK. It's Krizo in the pump-up area. I think Giles posted this. Giles did the webcast, and he was backstage before he had to start his duties on the stream. Krizo, yeah. Pro debut. Where's this guy from? I heard pro debut for the 5th place guy. I don't know if this might be him. Oops, lost it. My bad, guys. My bad. There's Behrouz. Behrouz getting all oily. Behrouz Tabani from Iran. This was Hosema Beast, your classic winner. Jose Munoz. Krizo. Behrouz. Look at that muscle quality there. That reminds me of like Hadi Chopin. Those splintered striations, nice dry, deep separations between even the brachialis, the biceps, the triceps. Great physique on that guy. It's Urs looking big and full outside. That's where I was. I got lost when I was on that. I think this was classic. Yeah, that was classic. That was more Krizo stuff. Yeah. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back, guys. Going way back, way back. Yeah, sorry I don't have pictures of everybody. Those will probably be posted somewhere tomorrow. Don't know where. I bet the money. Let's just saw Bonac being handed first place trophy. High quality footage. He looks like a silverback gorilla, huge around. There you go. Where'd you see that footage, Alberto? Let me know. Where's that footage, Alberto? I'll go check that out. Might only become a joke. Yeah. What just happened? Krizo should have had this. No, I mean, you could argue Behrouz. I don't think you can really make a huge argument for Krizo winning. Spain was better from Canada, show in my opinion. Oh, yeah. So far, he conquered. This could be Bonac's last chance to retire on the Olympia stage. I could see him doing that. I could see him doing, because he's in the tail end. He's on the back end of his career. I don't think he wants to be doing this that much longer. He's 42. He's done a lot of shows. 23 was probably Krizo's best shape to date. Super Dice probably could have won the whole show if he brought that package like top 5 last year. Olympia too. They look incredible. Bonac needs to retire for his chemically stitched up body falls apart and starts oozing oil. Wow, rough. This Bonac's given an opportunity to retire at the Olympia. Pretty obvious. Do you guys think bodybuilding is a niche? It's obviously a niche. It's not mainstream at all. Never was, never will be. All bad and Bonac haters. Haha, well, he is the conqueror. I like that. 5 feet, 5 inches or lower is the new open bodybuilding standard. Bonac looked like a joke. The open bodybuilding sport is a farce. I mean, Samson won the Arnold last year. Took 3rd at the Olympia, and he's 6 foot. Andrew Jack, 6'2", was 5th place. Curry is about 5'8". I don't think he's 5'9". Beard was really sharp, great conditioning. Yeah, look, he brought it. It's Krizo again. Oh, shows Urs having a beard. Didn't recognize him. Yeah, he's big now. Urs is big. It's farcical comedy. Well, if it's a comedy, at least you got some laughs. Year of the short man. Sheesh. Well, see, I'm 5'7.5". It doesn't bother me. High video. Oh, YouTube Bonac leading prejudging at Spain Empro Classic. Thank you. Let's take a look, shall we? Sorry, what'd you call it? Bonac leading prejudging at Spain Empro Classic. Let me find that for you. What do they call it? Bonac leading. God, I can't remember from like 1 second to the next. Bonac leading prejudging at Spain Empro Classic. All right, let's look for it. I don't see that title anywhere, but Nick Strength and Power always has great footage, right? Got to look through get through the gas bag with James Hollins head first. Okay, right. Stop screen. Now represent YouTube. Skip. Say Nick Strength and Power. Thank you, Nick, for the footage. Kind of looks like the footage we've been looking at, doesn't it? Looks very, very similar to all the footage I've been looking at. I mean, this is about as good as footage is going to get. It's pretty crystal clear. Yeah, I mean, Behrouz was leaner than that. But Bonac was not out of shape by any means. Maybe this footage could be a little clearer. Yeah, I'm not like thrilled with this footage. He's got a bunch of still shots that we've been looking at. Yeah, I mean, he's got more of the judging. Yeah, those are the picture we're looking at. Here's the top four guys to call out. Sasan, Krizo, Bonac, and Behrouz. I mean, that frontal bicep Krizo's just, it's overwhelming just because of the arms, and he's got great quads too from the front. It's a great shot for him. That's a great shot. I mean, these guys who are tall and wide like that with the wide shoulders, front double's usually a good shot. Front lat's usually a really good shot. Sometimes they lose it in the side and back shots. Yeah. Pretty impressive, man. Yeah, Krizo, you can see Krizo's condition. I think I've seen him leaner than this. I've seen him leaner. So now Nick's got the comparison shots that we're looking at with Bonac and Behrouz. I give Behrouz a few of these shots. Those two shots right there. This one here, come on, that's Behrouz all day. That's kind of a tie. I could probably give that to Bonac. Side, I don't know, man. That's close. I think Bonac has a little more back thickness. Condition's better on Behrouz, yeah, but I'd probably give him that one. This one I would give Behrouz. Oh, that's a close one. That's a close one. Close, man. I don't like that. That one I would have given to Behrouz, the front double. I think I'd even give Krizo that shot over Bonac. But it's not, it's not a one pose contest. It's not. Yeah. Yeah, Bonac won, man. If you don't like it, get over it. There's nothing you can do about it now. Crying won't help. Crying won't help. Praying won't do you no good. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Zem Fitness. Oh, it was on Zem Fitness. Is better than Ron? Hey, Zem Fitness. Or is that what you're saying? Or you want me to go to Zem Fitness? Let me take a look at Zem Fitness. If he has any. Oh, that's where you saw the footage. Zem Fitness. That's where the video was. Okay. All right, this will be it. William Bonac, moment and winning speech. Preachers can wrap up. All right, so here's some more footage from the Zem Fitness, ZEM Fitness. I'm giving him full credit. YouTube channel. Skip that. Oh, yeah, that's some nice sharpened up footage. I like that. Yeah, look at Tabani. Tabani looks phenomenal, man. What was that? What happened? Oh, that was just a preview. I want to go to that closer up footage of the top three. Here we go. So that was the last call out. It was just the top three guys where the judges were. Yeah, Krizo looks better here. It's difference of the lighting, different footage, a little clearer footage. Let's see when they turn around how he looks. Behrouz in the middle. Behrouz Tabani, man, he's got to win something, man. He's got to win something. And then, but can he get to the U.S.? In that Milos interview a couple weeks ago, it wasn't looking good. It was not looking good for Behrouz getting to the U.S., unfortunately, it is very unfortunate. He's a tremendous athlete. He deserves to be on that Olympia stage. He's earned his way there. He's qualified for the Olympia in the past, has not been able to get his butt over here, unfortunately. It's awful. It's awful. Yeah, this is some good footage. You're right. Thank you, Alberto. Appreciate you, the heads up here. And he runs it straight through. This was from the live stream, I'm assuming. Zen Fitness, sponsored by Gorilla Wear. Great clothes. Reminds me of the old T. Michael stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I could see you, Krizo fans. Some of his poses, he's very dominant. Others, not so much. You could see here he really needs hamstrings, Krizo. His hamstrings from the side are just not that great. Look at Behrouz's hamstrings from the side in comparison. Much more fully developed. You know, in the back shots, that's where Krizo needs the most work. Lower lats, lower back, glutes, hams. That whole posterior chain just needs to be a little bit better from the front. Krizo is very dominating, very impressive. That crab most muscular his is nuts. That's insane. Guys are tired. They're tired, but the judges shuffle them around. Behrouz in the middle again. Yeah, good stuff, man. What else we got? Whole anti-short comments are absolutely ridiculous. Frank Colombo went up at 5'5". Sean was running up to 5'6". I don't think Sean's 5'6". I don't think he's quite that tall. Chris Dickerson wasn't very tall. Zane was 5'8". Yeah. I mean, we've never had anyone other than Arnold win the Olympia at over 6 foot. So that was 1980. We haven't had a guy over 6 foot or over win the Olympia in 44 years. So, yeah, losing oil. Okay. The keys all yellow, popcorn, what? I don't know what that means. I don't know what the hell that means. Thanks for live on Needless today. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Rob Colasino, they used to call him the Demon. Bobby Colasino used to be called the Demon back in the day when he was competing. He was very thick, gnarly looking guy. Vinny, I'm glad Bonac fixed his gyno last show. Milk was spurting out. Yeah. Bonac did win. Yeah. And it was Bonac, Behrouz second, Krizo third, and Sasan Haradi fourth. And I don't know who got fifth. Yeah. He looks great in the side shots. I think Tyler was a head judge. Yeah. Even when Tyler's not the head judge, a lot of times he does the Monday morning explanations, summaries on his Instagram. Wayne Arends, what's up, Wayne? Looks like Behrouz relaxes abs between shots. Yeah, I don't think that hurt him too much. Behrouz last show was posing, less control on his posing, not holding enough. Yeah, he could be a better poser. Stomach control on Behrouz is not that good. He needs to take a leaf out of Hottie's book. He almost the leanest Hottie does not keep his abs tight all the time. Yeah, his posing is still a little bit amateurish. Those people are so against short guys when he shows his tall guys need to step up their game, plain and simple. Can't come in looking like a water buffalo. Behrouz robbed hard. I don't know about robbed. All right, guys, I'm going to end this. I think we've been looking at it long enough. So just one more, get to one more view of the win there. We'll end on that note. So let's just do that. Present Holmes. So here's that win. William Bonac winning. Congratulations, William. The Conqueror at age 42 comes back a year and 5 months. I'm sorry, a year and 3 or 4 months away from the stage, and he comes back and wins and qualifies for the Olympia. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Wayne. Hair's looking on point. Mauritius. Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like these videos, subscribe, like, share, and ring that notification bell. Doesn't cost you anything, but really helps me out as I try to grow this channel and make my way in this crazy competitive world of YouTube. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Hope you had a great day. Hope you got to see your kids, spend a little time with your family, eat some good food. Maybe you had a cookout or something like that. I don't know. And that's it. Appreciate you guys watching so much. And I will catch you guys next time right here on my channel, Ron Harris Muscle. Have a great day.